Namaste, dear listeners, and welcome to the Iowa channel Astro Inudabi, Oneness in Astrology and Spirituality. Also bringing in awareness by Abi. Now, I'm going to go straight into the question. Hi, Abi, please can you explain to me what Kaal, Saap, Dosh means? I have had an astrological reading with a Vedic astrologer, and I was made to believe that I am suffering Kaal, Saap, Dosha in my natal chart. Please can you explain in detail what this means? Now, okay, so guys, this is something that you would only get from a Vedic astrologer. Um, this is coming from Vedic astrology. This kind of explanation or this kind of observation of Khalsa dosha. So basically, this person wants me to explain what it is. Now, before I explain what it is or the effects of it, um, you know, it's nice to understand in English what does Khalsa mean. So this is so Kal Dosha is, I like to explain it as a very powerful astrological condition. Planets that can cause significant disruptions in your life. So how does this form? It's formed like a cobra shape. It occurs like when all the planets are trapped between Rahu and Ketu. So if you got Rahu on the second house, Ketu on the eighth house, and the planets are in between them. There are different types of Khalsa dosha, and each one has its very own um, unique impact on a particular person. So I think the effects depends on where the specific placement of Rahu and Ketu is in the natal chart. Rahu could be in the first, Ketu in the seventh. Rahu could be in the second, Ketu could be in the eighth. Rahu could be in the third, Ketu could be in the ninth. There's different there's different outcomes to this, but the planets are always in between the both. So these doshas are believed to bring like challenges related to career, relationships, health, and generally overall happiness. However, understanding like the details can really provide you an insight on how to manage the effects of Khalsap dosh, depending on where Rahu and Ketu is. So by knowing the Khalsap dosha types, it's very easy to deal with it. It becomes very much possible to seek specific remedies, and the remedies really help you reduce the adverse effects. Now I'm going to limit this podcast just to explain what Khalsa dosha is, and I think I'll do the next podcast to explain the different types of Khalsa dosh. Now each type of Khalsa dosha corresponds to the specific position of Rahu and Ketu in the natal chart, the birth chart. It affects different aspects of life. There's 12 types of Khalsa dosh. There's 12 zodiac signs. So Rahu can be in any way of those 12, and Ketu can be the opposite. So ranging from very mild to extremely challenging. For instance, the Anant Khalsa dosh with Rahu and Ketu placed in the first and seventh house. This year is very detrimental to disturbances, marriage disturbances, partnerships. But if you look at the Vasuki Khalsa dosh, it may lead to health and emotional problems. So you got to understand the specific type of Khalsa dosha. That is very essential. It helps you to identify the root causes of various life struggles. So this might be a bit Chinese to you, but I think if you're seeking out a Vedic astrologer to do reports for you, it's very good for you to, or for the astrologer to explain to you exactly what type of Khalsap dosh you are undergoing. Khalsap dosh just means the planets, you've got Rahu and Ketu and the planets are in between. What type of Khalsap dosh you are suffering. And so that's it from my side. So why they call it Khalsap dosh? Look, from my understanding, it's because of Rahu and Ketu and the planets in between. It gives off a cobra, um, like a shape, no? So I'm going to explain the different types of Khalsap doshas in my next podcast. So thank you very much for listening. Namaste and Jai Shri Ram.